We're back in it for one more league. Let's see how the Lightscribe compares to the Kiln Fiend. One of the things that I was mentioning previously that I like about Cat Constantine is the way that it grows everything's toughness. So whereas a Kiln Fiend is going to have a static toughness of 2 and can be easily traded with, Leonin Lightscribe is going to make all of our creatures bigger than the opponent's creatures. Okay, so we have a hand that would be perfect if any one of these cards was a creature. Any single one of these cards was a creature, it would be perfect. But no creatures, the hand is bad. Okay, this hand's good, we'll keep. So many different flavors of Prowess now. What's your favorite? Good question. I'm not sure. I've really enjoyed playing with the Boros Prowess list over the last week or so. Trying to flush out the list. I've enjoyed seeing what other people have been doing with it. So it's new and exciting. But the classic Izzet list is so finely tuned, and I really appreciate the Stormwing Entity, the way that it flies, it scries, and doesn't get fatal pushed. So, difficult question to answer, but I think right now, until the Boros deck is solved, I would say the Izzet deck just by a little bit. So we just get rid of basic mountain there. 2 lands is plenty. Forgotten Cave to start. It looks like opponent mulliganed once. Yes, they did. Oh, and I forgot to wish them luck. Put that in. Another Mutagenic Growth. Huh. I'm going to save the Mutagenic Growth this turn, and I think I'm going to go ham next turn. Probably Dredge? Probably Dredge. I agree. Blitz is a finely tuned machine. Yeah. I would agree with that assessment. Okay, City of Brass. Oh, they're going to do the Thrilling Discovery. There it is. And they have 4 cards in hand, so they're not able to take advantage of the Thrilling Discovery glitch. They only get a Necromoeba, which we can Lava Dart out of the way. Yeah, Stormwing is so strong. What is the glitch? So if you have 0 cards in hand, when you cast Thrilling Discovery, it will ask you if you would like to discard 2 cards. You say yes, and you get to draw 3 cards without discarding anything. Soul-Scar Mage. Well, we're going to have to Manamorphose to start. We'll go red-red and see what happens from there. Yeah, by the way, MTGO quality program. Only the highest quality here. Ah, damn, that's a bad draw. Alright, get rid of the Necromoeba. We'll put down the Soul-Scar Mage. Attack with Swiftspear. Okay, we're going to get in for maximum damage here. Let's see what that is. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not enough. Okay, we're going to keep 1 Mutagenic Growth in hand, so we can get in for some big damage next turn as well. Oh no, opponent can actually do the Ox this turn. That is terrifying. That's probably exactly what they're doing right now. Yep. Here's the Ox. They get to discard their hand and then draw 3, so they get to dredge a bunch. Yeah, they got Stinkweed. Oh, and they have Conflagrate too. Here comes Creeping Chill. This is a rough one. Well, we did manage to beat Dredge in the other league. We have some sideboard cards for it. But I think that we're probably toast to this game. Maybe if we get, like, Crash Through off the top into Manamorphose. We have the Lava Dart to get rid of the Necromoeba. But the Ox is still here. That's a problem. Crash Through is the draw. Okay. Let's start with that. Damn. Really wanted Boros Charm. Well, we're not going to be able to get enough damage in with Mutagenic and Lava Dart, but whatever. Oh, no blocks, huh? 5 and 6 is 11. They have lethal. Yeah, no wonder no blocks. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we had Boros Charm, we would win here. Okay, let's bring in Soul Guide Lantern. Let's see here. Card view. What do we need to take out? Could take out Mutagenic Growth, Boros Charm, and one more card. Maybe Soul-Scar? Alright, let's get those Soul Guide Lanterns in deck. Rip Apart, not bad. I mean, it hits the one artifact there, the stupid cornucopia thing. What else does it hit, though? Would you like to play first? I mean, it hits their creatures. I mean, obviously I want to play first. This hand is good. We'll play the Soul-Scar Mage first. It can attack for 1 damage when I'm playing the Lumimancer. And then again, I guess I could go Lumimancer, bolt them, but it's going to do the same amount of damage, basically. So yeah, I'm just going to start with Soul-Scar Mage. Yeah, I'm not too interested in trying to deal with their creatures. I want to crash through them if possible. Otherwise, not too interested in touching them. Another Soul-Scar Mage, huh? Let's see if we can go ham turn 3. Land off the top so we can crash through Boros Charm. Wouldn't mind a Lava Dart off the top. Looks like no Lava Axe so far. I think they would have done it already because they would have been able to discard a Dredger. So they're probably just going for Cathartic Reunion or Thrilling Discovery here. It's the Discovery, so they get to gain 2. And they have 2 Stinkweed Imps. They're discarding... Sorry, so it looks like they have got a Necromoeba, which is going to let them bring back 1 Prized Amalgam. And they have Conflagrate for next turn. So that is problematic. We do get the land. So we can go crash through Boros Charm, which is a lot of damage. Let's start with a crash through, see what we draw. Hold on a second. I'm just thinking about, like, is Lightning Bolt Boros Charm the way to go? No, I don't think so, because the Necromoeba could block the Lumimancer, which is more damage than a Lightning Bolt. So yeah, let's crash through first. See if we draw a Lightning Bolt off the top. Or a Lava Dart. Nope. Okay, I think Boros Charm's probably going to be our best bet. So we just 4 them. Because we have Trample, is why. So I'd rather Bolt Face. Okay, so they take 9, go to 6. That's true too. That's true too. Could have kept the crash through for later. Could have went Bolt, Necromoeba, Boros Charm opponent, and then kept the crash through. But I think they're going to Conflagrate, kill my board here. So I wanted to get as much damage onto the table here as possible so that I could finish off the game with spells. Blast Zone on 1. Yup, that's pretty good. They got a lot of ways to kill our creatures. I mean, we could have also potentially kept a mana open so that if they try and conflag our creatures, we could try and respawn so that our creatures grow and survive. But it was very awkward with the mana we had. If we had drawn something different with a crash through, I might have been more interested in that. Okay, here comes the conflag. If I had Mutagenic Growth right now, that would be such a blowout. Then again, if I had Mutagenic Growth, opponent would be dead. Manamorphose. Huh. I'm going to put down Soul-Scar Mage here and pass. If they want to spend all their mana using Blast Zone to kill the Soul-Scar Mage, that's fine. That could have been a pretty decent line, I think. Just bolt the Necromoeba, hold the Boros Charm and the crash through. Then they go for the Conflagrate. We Lightning Bolt, or Boros Charm rather, sorry. We Boros Charm them, save our entire board, deal them 4 damage, and then we have a Wicked board to attack through with crash through next turn. So I think that would have been an amazing line. Robin Hood, keeping me hydrated. He's not the hero we deserve. He's the hero we need. Oh, with a double Creeping Chill. That's oh, the triple. Triple Creeping Chill. I mean, that's GG. I guess we could Manamorphose into Lightning Bolt. Alright, bolt off the top, please. We'll make them sweat for a second as if we have it. Yeah, this hand's a keep. Oh, I see. So Oz, I work nights. So that's why I have a very weird schedule. I actually wake up at 10 p.m. You know, do the regular thing. Eat breakfast, go to work. come back home and have lunch, and then do my stream. Ooh, Temple Garden. Alright, we're going to play Lumimancer into Lightscribe into Go Off. We're going to look to kill them on turn 3 if possible. But opponent looks like they are Heliod. They are indeed Heliod. So they're not going to make it easy for us. To Europeans, he has a very heavy accent. All relative. Exactly that. All relative. The Manamorphose? Oh, that is going to be so good next turn. Oh no. The Apparition. Alright, what are you taking here? Lightscribe, I would expect? Oh no, they're taking the Lumimancer. Okay. Another Mutagenic Growth. So we don't have any way to crash through here, which is unfortunate. I'm kind of thinking I might just play another Lightscribe past turn. Maybe I'm supposed to attack first, because the damage is so good. If they don't block. We get Manamorphose, Mutagenic. That's not even all that great. Oh, with a Lava Dart it might be. Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So not lethal. But we can definitely get in with a Lightscribe here. Get in for 2 damage pretty easy. Okay. I honestly did not expect to block here. I guess they kind of had to because of how much damage was possible. So that illusion is going to get potentially pumped up by our Cat Constantine. We'll see what happens. We're going to need another turn, though, in order to get anything of substance done. So we're looking for Crash Through off the top. That would be the ideal. Oh no, not another one. Brutal. Double Apparition, one after the other, taking out our creatures. What a pain. We do get the ideal draw, though. How good would this Crash Through have been if we had the other Lightscribe? Okay, we're going to Manamorphose now. Crash Through is a sorcery, so we have to do it during our main phase. Cast Crash Through. Draw a card. Ooh, get Lightning Bolt. So we could just Lightning Bolt this Apparition here, Lava Dart the Mentor, which makes it clear sailing, and then we can Mutagenic Growth. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Is it enough? Not quite. We put them to 3. Still a really good turn. They're at 3. We have a board. Okay, they got Collected Company. What do they get? Ranger Captain. Oh, Ranger Captain, and that's it. Okay, that's pretty good for us. Looks like GG on board. Okay. So what do we have versus Heliod combo? We have Roiling Vortex, which says they can't gain life. I don't know that Rip Apart is any good. I mean, it kills their creatures, but so does Lightning Bolt. Definitely Kozilek's Return. No doubt. For sure we want 2 of those. Path. So that's a lot of cards we've brought in so far. I don't think we're going to be able to keep them all. We'll probably... Let's take out the Roiling Vortex for now. So yeah, we got the Path and the Kozilek's Return. What do we take out? Probably Boros Charm? Blind thinks that Vortex is much better than Path. The Mutagenic Growths aren't going to be very good. So we'll take out 2 of those. Lava Darts seem amazing. Crash Through's really good. We'll get rid of at least one of the Lightscribes, one of the Boros Charms. And then, is the Path to Exile better than the rest of our deck? Not great. I'd have to say good enough, barely. Oh yeah, I've heard that Leyline of Punishment is starting to get a bit of play. Arbor Elf. So do we just Lava Dart the Arbor Elf here? Kind of like Bolt the Bird, right? Because they could potentially have 4 mana if we let an Arbor Elf live. On the upside, not going to be too worried about flashing back Lava Dart. We got a ton of lands here. Multiple mountains. Conclave Mentor. Gonna crash right through that. Let's see what we get off the top for our turn. Another Manamorphose. Don't mind if I do. Oh, a Lumimancer. Okay. Let's get that Mentor out of the way. Monastery Swiftspear is attacking for 4 damage. So that's more damage than a Lightning Bolt. Let's see if they have the path for it. They do. The Mountain, and then we'll play the Lumimancer. Clever girl. Ooh, the Champion. Okay, that is a problem. Fortunately, it doesn't have much game versus the Lumimancer. They have 2 cards in hand to our 4. Ooh, Vortex. And a Bolt. Oh, we get a Lightscribe? I would love to play a Lightscribe. I'm going to put the Vortex out. Stop them from gaining life. Yeah, having an answer to Champion is pretty important. That's why we have the Kozilek's returns. But yeah, having extra hits to get rid of the Champion would be pretty good. Okay, looks like they're holding up Collected Company. Yeah, Kozilek's return is about the best. Crash through. Not bad. Alright, let's put out this Lightscribe. Just thinking here, I'm going to want to activate this. Oh, okay. Now they're going for the Collected Company in response. So let's see what they get, and then we can choose to activate this again. Oh, no. An Apparition. That is not what I wanted to see. Oh, they take the Vortex. Okay. Can't gain life. Yeah, it makes sense they take the Vortex. They're going to want to win the game. I think we just pass here and go ham next turn when we can attack with the Lightscribe And then we'll have Crash Through, Lightning Bolt, and Lava Dart. Not to mention a draw from the Sunbaked Canyon. It might have actually been good there to attack with the Lumimancer. We might have got some free damage in. Or at least got rid of one of their cards. They do have a lot of mana available. Probably means they have Spike Feeder in hand. Very probable. It might also just have been like they need to get rid of Roiling Vortex before they can go for the combo. So this was the opportunity to get rid of it. They have to get rid of it. Okay, well, there's Heliod. Oh, wow, and that's actually going to be a creature when it comes into play, isn't it? So I guess we could Lightning Bolt the Apparition so that it doesn't come into play as a creature. If their last card in hand is Spike Feeder, we still have the Lava Dart. Could be Heliod too. Yes, indeed. Here it is. I do like getting the illusion here. That's pretty nice. Although losing that Lightning Bolt, I really wanted to have an extra Prowess trigger for all of my creatures with that. So hopefully we draw a Manamorphose off the top. Although we've already used 2, so there's only 2 left in the last 42, and they have a Path to Exile. Damn it. Alright, that's our last basic. Not a fan of Arbor Elf and Utopia Sprawl, huh? They do make a lot of mana. What is the alternative? Bring it in. Come on, attack with that champion. You know you want to. Bring it in. Kill me, I'm here. Okay, so they do have 0 cards in hand. Let's see what we can get. Mutagenic Growth. Not the worst. I'm going to draw a card with a Sunbaked Canyon. And get another Crash Through. Okay, let's start with Crash Through. Get a Manamorphose. Interesting. Okay. Let's keep going. Manamorphose. Probably go red again. Yeah, we have a white mana from the Inspiring Vantage, so we'll go red. Get Sunbaked Canyon. We'll draw a card. Boros Charm. Okay, so we could give the Lumimancer Double Strike because we've already cast Crash Through this turn, so it has Trample. I think it is with the Mutagenic Growth and the Lava Dart. Don't care about their blocks. I think you're right. I think it's GG. Which should put us at 1-1. Pretty nice to be able to beat an Auriok champion. Sweet. Overkill. I didn't even get a chance to cast the Lava Dart yet. This is a keep. We have lands and a creature. Okay. And we're going to hit 2 here, just in case the removal spell is Lightning Bolt. That's just a snow-covered island. Don't have to worry about a Lightning Bolt from that. Thought Scour. Oh, they're Thought Scouring us. Curious. Sunken Ruins. So this is some kind of mill thing? Boros Charm. Nice. Manamorphose, Mutagenic Growth, Boros Charm could do a lot of damage. But let's see what they have in store for us. Alright, take 4. Nice. Got the damage in. Go ahead. Did not expect that to happen. I thought for sure they would have a removal spell for the Soul-Scar Mage. And they do. Permanents you control gain indestructible. That's our only creature, so we are going to protect it. And we'll go all in next turn, because we have nothing else to do. Mutagenic Growth, not bad. We have 1 mountain, we can Lava Dart. Actually, this Mute is probably dead. They're going to have another removal spell for the Soul-Scar Mage. Yep, there it is. So double Lava Dart puts them to 9. They still have a ton of life. We have almost no resources left. Shame. Oh, Boros Charm's not bad. Alright, pass the turn back. We'll Boros Charm end of turn. Oh, someone is asking for a banning here. Shark Typhoon. They're making what, a 2/2? Notice opponent's deck is picking up a lot of steam lately. Okay, don't know that I've ever seen it. That's fair, Donut. That is fair. If we had kept that Boros Charm in hand instead of protecting the creatures, we would have the game in hand right now. We would win. Oh, the Grixis Lurrus control? Yeah, they don't have a companion, so it's not that. Okay, all we need is a Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt, Boros Charm. Any one of those. But we don't have much time for it. These creatures are going to kill us real quick. Oh, okay. Drown in the Loch. Great magic card for sure. Oh, Swiftspear. And a Lava Dart. Nice. So they have the Fatal Push for the Swiftspear. I think I'm probably supposed to dart the Cleek, because we don't have lethal. That's 1, 2, 3 damage. Alright, still looking for Bolt or Boros Charm. Yeah, be careful about using that Field of Ruin, opponent. If you destroy the Inspiring Vantage, you give me another mountain. If you target anything else, you lose your land. Oh, I see. So that's why they use the Thought Scour on us. They have Into the Story. So we're going to want to take Mutagenic Growths out for this matchup. Boros Charm, nice. Alright, we're going to use this during their upkeep, unless they do something during our turn. Okay, they have the Mana Leak. And this is our last turn. Lightning Bolt. Okay. We're going to go now while they're tapped low and see if we get it. Snapcaster Mage. Okay. I mean, like, technically, yes, we could, but what is that going to do for us? We need those Lava Darts to kill the opponent, and if we kill the Shark, then we have 1 land left. I mean, it does potentially slow down their clock, but I like winning much more. I mean, absolutely, you're technically correct, which is the best kind of correct, but we also have to ask ourselves at what cost. So we would be giving ourselves more turns at the cost of removing the resources in our graveyard to kill our opponent with. So we would gain more turns, but we would also need more resources to win. I mean, that's totally fair. If that bolt didn't resolve, then that was going to be our one choice to continue playing the game. Of course, the Snapcaster said no to that, but we didn't have to worry about it too much. So I wanted to take out the Mutagenic Growths. They don't seem too good. But we don't exactly have a lot of cards to replace it with, do we? Because they seem to be like a very heavily controlled deck. We could bring in these Soul Guide Lanterns. It seemed like they had some business in their graveyard going on. But, I mean, that doesn't seem all that great, honestly. Rip Apart doesn't seem to do much. Kozilek's Return, mediocre. I mean, it does take care of the creatures they were using. I guess, yeah. And I don't know that Soul Guide Lantern is even all that hot, honestly. You like Kozilek's Return. Kozilek's Return's not too bad. I could go with a Kos Return, just wipe their board for 3 mana at instant speed. Seems pretty good. And that lets us take out a couple of Mutagenic Growth, which are a bad card. And honestly, I don't think I want to bring in the Soul Guide Lantern. I don't think it's good enough in this matchup. As for the Deflecting Palm, I think that's pretty mediocre in this matchup. I think at best it's going to be a Lightning Bolt, but it's probably just going to be rotting in our hand. No lands, must mull. Yep, this is a keep. And we'll get rid of one of the lands. Okay, opponent kept 7. And we can take this stop off their upkeep. We don't need that anymore. Okay, play Swiftspear, attack, and pass. Oh, they have the Fatal Push right off. Soul-Scar Mage. I guess we'll just play the Lightscribe here. Cat Constantine hit the board. Drown in the Loch. Not enough to kill this one yet. Give it a minute. Oh, they got the Snapcaster Mage plus Fatal Push. So bye-bye Lightscribe. We do have the Lava Dart to kill the Snapcaster, so that's not going to be able to block any of our creatures. But I don't like to see that 1-2 that was so efficient from the opponent there. Swiftspear's nice. Means we're going to get in for some damage this turn. And we're just going to go ahead and put this Soul-Scar Mage out pre-combat so that we can do our skips a little bit more effectively. Alright, don't think they're going to have anything that we can respond to reasonably. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, it does take away our option to draw a card, but now it gives us an untapped land. Not that we're really going to do anything with it, but it's a second mountain. Oh, they have the Spell Snare for the Manamorphose. Opponent doesn't want me to have any fun. Alright, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, but that takes away all of our lands except for 1. I'm into going in for another Lava Dart, but I think I want to keep 2 lands. So that's 8, and it could be 11, put them to 4. No, this is fine. We'll go 8. Like I said, I want to keep 2 lands. This allows us to at least cast our spells. Cling to Dust from the opponent there, allowing them to potentially gain life, but it would cost a lot of resources to do so. Okay, so they find a removal spell, get rid of our Soul-Scar Mage, play a land. They've still got 2 cards in hand, and it looks like they have enough mana to activate the Creeping Tar Pit. Ooh, we get a Boros Charm off the top. Very nice. Alright, let's go to attacks. Okay, it looks like they are going to activate the Creeping Tar Pit. So we're going to go in for a bit of damage here. Unfortunately, the Lava Dart is not going to get the Creeping Tar Pit out of the way, but we can kill it. And Lava Dart. Okay, puts them to 2. We get to keep our creature. Unfortunately, we're down to a single land now, so we're not going to be able to necessarily cast our spells anymore. But I think it was worth it to keep our creature, get rid of that creature, get that extra damage in. We'll see. Lava Dart off the top. Boop. If only that were a mountain, they would be dead. So we're looking for mountain or basically any spell. No, because they have Cling to Dust here, so they're going to be able to gain 3 life. Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I'm in for that. And we'll do it now. During our turn, when they're tapped low. They'll probably have to crack a Polluted Delta if they want to counter this. Okay, so they do go to 3 with Lightning Bolt on the stack, so they must have Counterspell in hand. Drown the Lock, yep. Okay, pass back. They're at 3. Lightning Bolt off the top is all I need. Yep. Okay, they get Field of Ruin. I mean, they could hit our Vantage, but it would give us Mountain for the Lava Dart. So there is a risk in that. But then again, they're at 3 life, so I don't think they have to worry about Lava Dart yet. Unless we get a Swiftspear off the top, for example. That would be pretty much the worst case for them if we get Swiftspear off the top and they give us Mountain for Lava Dart. Oh, what a terrible draw. Worst draw in the deck. Okay, they just get land, so we get another draw step. Lightning Bolt off the top. Lightscribe, uncastable, pass back. Okay, they got a spell. And they have Cling ready to go, and we get Kozilek's Return off the top. Deck is trolling us. Why do you even have this in the deck? Look at this board. What's Kozilek's Return doing for you? Absolutely nothing. Alright, let's crash through, draw a card. Another Mutagenic Growth. Thanks, deck. They should feel pretty safe to Cling here. We are tapped out. And that's going to make it so much harder to win now. We, for a little while, only needed 1 spell. Now we're going to need 2. Then again, we do have a lot of resources in hand compared to the opponent. So if we can draw land, we can put this Lightscribe into play. If we draw another land, we get Lurrus. Oh man, they just keep on drawing gas though. Soul-Scar Mage, we'll play that. Three cards in hand. Fatal Push, yep, that works. Lava Dart. No real point in casting that right now, I think. Opponent's pretty far off. We're probably going to want to keep that for Prowess or something. Maybe kill one of their creatures. Oh, they're just straight up casting the Shark Typhoon. Well, I don't think that we're along for this world at this point. I'm gonna get the Lightning Bolt now. With the mana leak. I forgot to invoke the power of friendship. That's what it was. Okay, on upkeep, they're going to use the castle to scry. And this is going to allow them to get good draws basically every turn. Whereas we are at the mercy of the top of our deck, which has been treating us quite cruelly. Well, we get a land. Opponent still only has 2 cards in hand. Let's put out this Lightscribe. Another Shark Typhoon? Brutal. We're going to need Trample if we want to get past these things. Crash through? Not quite. Are we dead next turn? Also not quite. We attack with Lightscribe, they block with Shark, we cast Mutagenic Growth, the Lightscribe goes up to 5, we Lava Dart them twice, that doesn't seem very good. I guess we could get rid of both of their sharks here if they block. And keep one of the Mutagenic Growths. Okay, killed their sharks. I would rather kill the opponent, obviously, but one step at a time. Okay, so they didn't use the Castle of Vantress there. They probably have a really good spell, that means. They're going to be able to cast something, put a shark into play. Snapcaster Mage, yep. Targeting Mana Leak, sure. And that's going to make them a shark. So they're going to be able to block. Oh, damn. 2 sharks. So that's probably GG. I don't think I can get past all these sharks. We're going to go on to the next one. Okay, we're going to bring in the Rip Apart so we can get rid of that Shark Typhoon. Get rid of the Kozilek's Return. Those weren't doing much of anything. You needed to attack first so they couldn't make blockers. Good point. Because, yeah, Manamorphose is instant, so we could have done that after the Declare Blockers step. So they would have had to put the Snapcaster into play and not have the counterspell. In any event, let's try again. We got the play this time. Okay, 2-land hand with a creature we keep. And we actually have a ridiculous amount of damage turn 2 if they don't have interaction. Manamorphose into Bolt Bolt. That looks like a lot of damage to me. 3 times 2 is 6, and another 6 is 12. 12 damage turn 2 possible. Alright, not a fan of that. Potentially fatal push. Oh, another Swiftspear. Okay. Let's go in, get the damage this turn. See how much damage we can get. And then next turn we have Swiftspear to hopefully... Oh, we got the full damage in! They didn't have the removal spell. So we just got to whack them for 12 on turn 2. Decent. Okay, they kill our dude. Bye-bye, Clever Girl. Oh, Mutagenic Growth. What a card off the top. I was really hoping for another card. I think this, what, puts them to 2? And then we'll just play the Foundry tapped. Well, they're in a pretty difficult position here, but we are out of resources while they are stock full of resources. Okay, they do have the Cling to Dust here, so they're going to be able to gain some life. And we just get a Sunbaked Canyon. So let's put one of those out and draw a card with it. Manamorphose, alright. I think I want to do this now. And I think we'll go red-white. No hits. Oh, they didn't even have the removal spell there. If we would have gotten spell, that would have been GG. Well, we got another 2 draws coming up. And they can't use this Cling again yet. Let's see what we find. Plays Sunken Ruins. So they've got all the mana now. What are they going to do with it? Well, that's a thing. Are you going to Cling or Drown with that? They're going to Drown, kill the Swiftspear. Yep. Alright, 2 draws for a Lightning Bolt. Oh, Manamorphose, give me a break. Alright, we're going Manamorphose. Let's go red-white. Swiftspear. Do we attack with Swiftspear to trade with snaps? Probably not, right? We just play Swiftspear and pass, I think. If only we had a friggin' dart. Make it a surprise? That's fair. I just, I figured we had a pretty reasonable shot of getting it onto the board without a counterspell. Okay, Cling to Thought Scour themselves, which almost gives them enough cards for Cling to Dust. They should be able to Cling next turn. Bring themselves back up to 6. This is how we ended up losing last game. They just kept on Cling to Dust over and over again, and we just didn't draw the cards we were looking for. Islands! Thanks for the follow, friend. Lava Dart. A little bit late on that dart. Let's put Lurrus into hand. Do they attack with Snapcaster Mage? A little bit risky to do so. Oh, they're probably going to... No, they're going for Jace. I was wondering if they were going to Cling, but they don't. Going for the Jace. If they try and Fate Seal us, we have the land to shuffle it away. So they're probably just going to Brainstorm with the Jace here. Yeah, they're going to Brainstorm. And they have a single black mana available for a Fatal Push. But they haven't played a land yet this turn, so they could Brainstorm into a land. They do. They get a Polluted Delta. But if they crack that Delta, this Lava Dart is lethal. I think we want to use this Mesa, take a land out of the deck. Crash through. Oh, I like them going to 2 here. Let's see what they do. I think they're going to cast a spell or something, and then we can Lava Dart kill them. I think they fetched to cast a spell, so I'm going to wait for them to cast the spell, then kill them. But that would have been a really good point as well. While they had the fetch on the stack, just go for the Lava Dart when they only had the 1 mana up. I think that would have been better, honestly. GG. Okay, we got 2 lands and we got a creature. This is a keep. So, looks like pretty obvious start. Swiftspear attack for 1. Okay, we're going to hit the 2 button here for the opponent's turn. So that if they try to Lightning Bolt the Swiftspear, we can save it with Mutagenic Growth. It is our only creature, so we don't want to let it die if we can avoid it. Okay, unfortunately that's a Swamp, which means Fatal Push. No, it's an Inquisition. Okay, so we get to keep our Swiftspear. Gonna get in for some damage. My guess would be they take Manamorphose here. They do take Manamorphose. Oh, it can kill you turn 2. I guess with a perfect hand it could kill you turn 2. That's got to be really unlikely, though. How's Lumimancer? Lumimancer is really good. I have definitely been liking it. Alright, so let's do a quick count of damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage total if we get rid of our mountain. I don't think that's worth it, but I do want a Mutagenic Growth while they're tapped out, and Lava Dart. We'll just leave the Lava Dart in the graveyard. Can't wait to test Elite Spellbinder. Sweet. Let's keep that testing going. Find out how these cards work and what decks they work best in. So yeah, we had an extra 3 damage. We could have put them to 6, but we would only have 1 land. That is not cool. I would definitely rather have the 2 lands and then have 3 more life, and we can just go in for it next turn with the Crash Through and the extra mana to play whatever we draw. Oh yeah, Elite Spellbinder. That looks like it would go really well in Death and Taxes. Okay, so they have the Pyrite Spellbomb. They're going to be able to kill one of our creatures next turn if we let them. But it looks like we're getting in for a ton of damage this turn. Let's see what we draw here with the Crash Through. Looking for maybe a Boros Charm would be best thing. Morganthine, thanks for the follow, friend. Damn it. Just a Mesa? Okay, so the Dart, this is, the Dart almost kills them. I think that we go for it. The thing is, like, the Dart would save our Swiftspears, but it's so much more damage to do it this turn. And we get to keep our mana, so yeah, let's go for it. Put them to 2. Almost any spell is enough to kill them at this point. I mean, I don't know. Turn 3 and we left them at 2 life. They're still totally fine, I think. Okay, so that kills both of our creatures. But we're going to get 2 draw steps to kill them. Yeah, we're going to draw end of turn. Exactly. So that we have the 2 untapped mana ready to go to draw something and kill them with next turn. Go to the end step. We're going to go get Sacred Foundry so we have white mana. Not exactly what I was looking for. Okay, I guess we go Swiftspear, attack for 1. You would go Leonin, that's fair. Most of the time it's better to go with your non-haste option first. And then if the Leonin had survived, we would potentially be able to be attacking in with 2 creatures this turn for lethal. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Islands. I think that would have been the better way to go. Alright, let's see what we get off the top. We're still pretty good. We're quite favored, I think. We just need to draw Lightning Bolt, Boros Charm. Is Crash Through good enough? Not yet, right? I think we need another card to go with the Crash Through. So do we just play the Lightscribe here and then try and go off next turn? Because, yeah, if we had played Lightscribe last turn, it survived, and then we played Swiftspear Crash Through this turn, that would have been win. No way to know that, the Kroxa to get rid of our Crash Through. Brutal. So, Islands, yeah, you definitely had the better line there. Let's see if we get punished for it. Oh, they're going to unearth the Kroxa. So that's a bunch of damage coming at our face. 5 plus 3 is a total of 8. Let's hope they don't have another unearth. But at least it's sorcery speed, so we would see it coming. They could have Lightning Bolt. That would be bad. They only have 1 card left in hand, though, so they might actually have to hold back here if they don't have the right cards, because, yeah, they have to block. So we need Spell off the top. And if we don't get it, then they can bring the Kroxa back, and we're in a bit of trouble. Mutagenic Growth. Damn it, deck! Alright, well, they have to block, so their board dies here. Yeah, we would have won, but we didn't. Womp womp. Alright, kill all their critters. Your go. Gotta believe in the heart of the cards. Power of friendship. I mean, Kroxa isn't enough on its own. You need more than just Kroxa. They do have 2 cards in hand and an extra mana here. So they could have something. Fatal Push, Death Shadow, a lot of options. But we got a lot of options coming off the top of our deck too. Lightning Bolt, Lava Dart, Crash Through looks good. Okay, so they probably have Removal Spell as their last card in hand. So we're going to go red-white with Manamorphose. get Canyon. So we'll play Canyon and crack it for the white mana. And get Swiftspear. Cool. Attack all. This should be lethal. With that extra creature there, they need more than they could possibly have. They could block removal spell, but they'll still take one. We got it. Cool. Okay, so we're fighting against a Lurrus Kroxa. This is Rakdos Prowess. Kor Firewalker seems really good. And I think I like some number of Soul Guide Lantern. I don't think we want the full 3, but being able to get a Kroxa seems decent. Let's think about that later. I know we definitely want the Firewalkers. I think we just get rid of the Lightscribes for the Firewalkers, 2 for 2, and try that. One land. Oh, this hand is so awkward. That's one of the worst lands to have on this hand. Does not cast Firewalker or Lumimancer. I'm going to mulligan this. We can keep this. It's not a good hand, but we can keep it. Let's see if our opponent stays at 6. Our opponent stays at 6. We're going to keep as well, and we'll get rid of probably the basic mountain. Soul-Scar Mage is a bit of a pain. It means that Mutagenic Growth isn't going to be able to save our Lumimancer from a Lightning Bolt. They targeted us with that, so they know what our draw step is. Whatever this card is, they know it. They know about the Kor Firewalker. Okay. Let's go get Sacred Foundry, play Lumimancer, and pass back. See if we can get this Firewalker out next turn. I mean, that is a pretty big Soul-Scar Mage. I don't know if I would dare block it. Pretty risky. If they had like a lightning bolt or anything, I would just get blown out. Okay, and they do have the lightning bolt. We could Mutagenic Growth the Lumimancer, which would save it, I think. No, it doesn't save it because of Soul-Scar Mage. So we just gotta let it die. Alright, so we get to play Firewalker on our turn, and that should be pretty good versus the opponent, unless they have, like, Path to Exile or something. They are drawing 2 cards here, so it's not like they're just at 1 card in hand or something, but Firewalker should be good. Shame we had to go to 10 to play it. And if they have Fatal Push here, it's all going to be for naught. Looks like they got it. Yeah, that's too bad. I think we had to go for it, but maybe we were just supposed to Lightning Bolt the Soul-Scar Mage there. Seems like the opponent is hanging on the Fatal Push here. I wonder if they got DC'd. Oh, well, it looks like everything is back to normal. Down to 8. Alright, so we're going to Lightning Bolt the Soul-Scar Mage. Oh, they got an Abbot. Now we got to kill the Abbot too. Crash through. Alright, I'm going to do Manamorphose and see if I can draw another removal spell so we can get rid of their creatures. We'll go red. Damn. Alright, I'm going to crash through. Get that draw. We get a Swiftspear. I'm just going to kill the Abbot. Inquisition, so they get to take one of our creatures, I would imagine. Yep, they take the Lightscribe, aka Cat Constantine. Okay, so we're down to 6. We draw Lumimancer, though. I guess we just play out both of our creatures here. Hopefully one of them will stick. We have Mutagenic Growth to block and kill a Soul-Scar Mage. But we'll probably just double block pass until they try and do something. No, we can't do that, because it would just kill the Lumimancer naturally. So I guess we have to just block with Swiftspear. We'll see what happens. They got a Spell Bomb. Sure. Oh, they have a spell? I hope it's just the Spell Bomb. No, it's an actual spell. Oh, that's a pain. I think we can probably concede here, honestly. We're at 4 life. We don't have any resources. Alright, let's see what we draw. Maybe we can still kill the Soul-Scar Mage on our turn. Well, we're still alive. Barely. We're dead to Lightning Bolt? Okay. Just make sure this does hit players. Yeah, any target. Okay, so I think that puts us at 1-1, right? On the play, you want to be more aggressive. That's fair. I mean, the Firewalkers aren't as aggressive as the Lightscribes, but I think they're still, like, reasonable. We want to have them in. They're basically unblockable. But we don't have any lanterns in. I'm pretty sure we took all of those out. Yeah, all 3 lanterns are in the sideboard. No, it's all good. We were considering putting the lanterns in. I put the lanterns in at the start of the sideboard for game 2, and then I took them back out. Okay, not a great hand, but for a 4-land hand, we have 2 draw lands, and we got 2 creatures. We're going to keep this. I'm going to start with Lumimancer and see how much damage we can do turn 2. Damn. Untapped, which means they're going... Oh, Swiftspear. I thought for sure that meant our Lumimancer was dead, but instead they're playing a creature of their own. Is that going to swing sideways, or is that on blocking duty? Probably attacking, with the Mishra's Bauble coming down for the Prowess trigger. Yeah, we're already skipping the opponent's turn here, so we can just hang back so they know what we're going to draw, and we're going to take this 2 damage. Okay, what do we get off the top? Lightning Bolt would be nice. Boros Charm, not bad. We're just going to go Swiftspear, Lava Dart them, attack for 4, and then maybe go ham next turn. Hey, pal. What's up, El Rodeo? Alright, what are they going for here? Oh, I love to see the shock land. That's a bit more damage. They're down to 10. That's half their life total gone. We got Boros Charm, which is Boros Charm plus Lava Dart, which is good for the another half of that half. So effectively they're at 5. Ooh, no. They take the Boros Charm away from us. Very good for the opponent. That Inquisition was very strong. Alright, let's see what we draw off the top of the deck. They are coming in for attacks. Yeah, just draw another, exactly. Thoughtseize Glitch, here we go. Not ideal. Kill your dude, do a bunch of damage to you. I wish we still had that Boros Charm. Rip apart, killing the Lumimancer, you got it. I like seeing him go to 4. We got 3 Boros Charm in the deck that would like to say hello. Another Swiftspear. Okay, so they have blocks if they're looking to do that, and they are. Alright, so we're just going to play the Arid Mesa out here and then Boros Charm them. Or not. Ooh, Mutagenic Growth, not bad. We could kill both of their creatures with that. That seems worthwhile. And if they try and double block one of our Swiftspears, they're dead. They must know that, so they're going to single block. Kill both their critters. And we'll pass back. Fetch with Arid Mesa, end of turn. Go get Sacred Foundry, and then we have a redraw with Sunbaked Canyon if we don't like what we see off the top of our deck. Opponent does still have 2 cards in hand, along with a Soul-Scar Mage here. Lightning Bolt gets rid of one of our creatures. I think I would have liked to have seen them do that during our turn, so that they could have activated the Soul-Scar Mage's Prowess. But then again, that would also give us the opportunity to draw towards some sort of card which would protect our Swiftspear from the Lightning Bolt, so this is probably the best option. Lightning Bolt. Yeah, that's a good point. Can do it before draw step. Just take the 1. It's just 1 damage. Yeah, you couldn't take it. I know. Do we get to kill your creature? We do. Nice. Okay, pass back. We'll crack the Sunbaked Canyon, end of the opponent's turn, to give us 2 looks at anything to kill the opponent with. Okay, they kill our thing. I guess we could draw here and look for Mutagenic Growth. Manamorphose won't do it. Okay. Let's see what we get off the top. We got a couple of draws here. Inspiring Vantage won't do. Do we play the Vantage? I think we do not play the Vantage in case we draw a draw land. So we'll Manamorphose red. We do have white mana available through our land drop. Manamorphose again. Damn. Okay, I guess we'll get Lurrus. Next turn we have Lurrus into Swiftspear. The hits keep on coming. Okay, opponent's tapping out for something. They know we have Lurrus and Swiftspear, so they got to do something pretty good with this mana. They don't know we have land, though. That's right. They could be betting that we're just not going to get anything, and then they can, like, come back with Lurrus, but it's not that way, friend. They should scoop up now that they see land. Sweet. That's the match, right? Yes, it is. Okay, we're on the play. We got a wicked hand. Let's keep. We're going to go Lumimancer into Lightscribe into turn 3 Swiftspear Mutagenic Growth Boros Charm. We're going to need to draw land in order to do that, and for our opponent not to have interaction, but our turn 3 could be very impressive. To be honest, Charles, I cannot recall off the top of my head. My short-term memory is not very good. So I remember that we lost to Dredge at the beginning of this league, but I don't really remember the first league too well. Oh, hey, handsome. Good to see you here. Hope your day's been all right so far. It is League 2. Were you around for some of League 1, or was that just a guess off the top of your head? Oh yeah, the Shark Typhoon was a bit of a jerk, that deck. So starting with Radiant Fountain, that makes me think that they're gonna play Amulet on turn 2. So I think we should be pretty good to go on turn 3. We're just gonna play Lightscribe Pass, and we'll go all in next turn. Yeah, I think so, handsome. Oh, no, I was wrong. It's Eldrazi. And they're casting Chalice for 1. That is a pain. Do not like that one bit. That's the first time I've run into Chalice playing this deck. We still get quite a bit of damage in, though. Yeah, exactly. The spells still trigger. So we're going to double strike, we're going to cast the Mutagenic Growth and the Lightning Bolt. It's still going to be a ton of damage. These are all instants, so let's just go to combat and do it during combat step. So Lightning Bolt you. Mutagenic Growth, doesn't matter. And then double strike on the Lumimancer. This might be death. It's really a lot of damage. Yeah, it's death. Turn 3. Through a Chalice of the Void. Love it. Okay, so we're going to want Rip Apart to rip those chalices apart. We could bring in Path to Exile to get rid of their Eldrazi. Nice! Got the GG emote. Love to see it. Yeah, nice chalice, right? Alright, so we got to take 4 cards out. I kind of like Mutagenic Growth in this matchup. Chuck, thanks for the bits. As many bits as you can eat. Mad Cow Chicken 3, thanks for the wild. I think that like anytime you're able to get the play and then go off turn 3, this deck can do it. You need to have interaction. Vortex good for the long game, not quite sure. I don't think they're really going to be gaining life. Are they going to be casting any spells for free? I don't think so. Yeah. All kinds of cheering going on. Love to see it. Alright, so we got a bit of time here. We still got to take 4 cards out of the deck. I think I want to trim on 1-drops a little bit. So I'm going to take out a Lightning Bolt. I'm going to take out a Crash Through. I'm going to take out a Mutagenic Growth. And maybe a Dart. Just like really cut down on all the ones. Deflecting Palm seems good. Okay. We gotta take 1 more card out. Maybe the Lightscribe because we're on the draw. Although I like having 2-drops because, you know, the 1-drops can get countered. Maybe we take out Soul-Scar? Basically, I wanted to try and remove as many 1-drops as possible, especially with the opponent being on the play. They could really be like looking for that kind of a hand. We're going to keep this and hope we draw land. I don't like to keep 1-land hands, but we have the Crash Through. We have a creature. We're going to try it. And opponent is mulliganing. Put that card onto the battlefield. I see. Matter Reshaper doesn't cast. Okay. Expedition map. So they're going to have Tron together pretty quick, and we really need to draw land. Eldrazi Temple. And Matter Reshaper. Damn, we don't get land. Alright, we're just going to play the Lumimancer pass. I guess we have Mutagenic Growth, so we could attack through the Reshaper, but then they get to put something into play. Let's pass, and we'll try and go for a big turn when we get our second land. So we can, like, Manamorphose, crash through, Mutagenic Growth, maybe Path to Exile something in the way. If we get land, we could do some pretty impressive things with it. Okay, we're going to save our Lumimancer with Mutagenic Growth here. So they just wasted their Walking Ballista. And they can't attack. I would have loved to have that Mutagenic Growth for a go turn with the crash through. A friend of mine was talking about a league that they played just a little while ago. They're running 4 Force of Vigor in their Infect deck in order to play through these chalices. Land. Damn it. Okay, so what do we do here? I guess we could Path to Exile the Matter Reshaper so we can attack through it. We're going to lose our board, basically. No, it was Boudreaux. Alright, I'm going to crash through and hope we draw land. We need lands, so, like, if we don't get land here with this crash through, we're pretty boned. Damn. Alright. We're going to attack all here. They have the Blast Zone to kill our creatures anyways, so we'll offer a trade. Path your dude. Oh, I like that one. Path our dude for the land. That's a pretty good option. Pretty boned confirmed. Because, yeah, this is turn 4. We won on turn 3 last time. So giving the opponent this much time to set up is not going to work in our favor. Do we let them see Deflecting Palm, or do we scoop them up here? I kind of think we just scoop them up and go on to the play. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. We could potentially have fought back from that. Palm comes out in game 3, it does. So why bother hiding it? Good question. And we'll bring in Soul-Scar Mage so we get an extra creature. Yeah, I really wish I could think of these things, you know, on time, instead of just doing the impulsive thing and being punished for it later. It seems that I still need to practice patience. Oh, they were stuck on land and couldn't crack the Blast Zone. Yeah, I should not have scooped. Oh well. Tell that to the chess clock. This hand is fine. We'll keep. It's not great. It's good enough. Thanks, Chuck, for answering Izan's. definitely wouldn't know anything about that myself. And I don't know that there are any judges in the chat. Lightscribe. Yeah, we'll play the Lightscribe this turn. And then go ham next turn. Okay. No interaction and land off the top, please. Just crack your expedition map, opponent. That's all you need to do. No turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer, please. Chalice on 1 is pretty good, but I think we still get it. I mean, it's a lot of damage, if not lethal. Lightning Bolt. I think Boros Charm is still better, and then we have Lava Dart, Lightning Bolt for later. Is it? Okay, let's do some calculations. We got a ton of time on our clock here, so let's think about it. Manamorphose. So let's see here. We start off at 3, and then Manamorphose gives us another 3. Is that right? So that's 6. And then Boros Charm, let's see here. Boros Charm gives us another 3 ticks on the Soul-Scar Mage. So between Manamorphose and Boros Charm, that's 6 pluses to the Soul-Scar Mage, which pushes to 7, which is 14. I think Manamorphose Boros Charm is lethal. But what if we go Manamorphose, Lava Dart, Lightning Bolt? That's probably lethal too, right? So... Alright, I'm just going to tell my opponent that I got to do math here so they don't get, like, super salty. Manamorphose. That's 1, 2, 3. So that's 6. And then Lightning Bolt is another 6 is 12. And then Lava Dart is another 4 is 16, and another 4 is 20. So I think either way we go, it's just good to go. Let's see what we draw with the Manamorphose. I guess we gotta name red-red or red-white first. And yeah, the Chalice of the Void is countering the Lightning Bolts or whatever anyway, so let's just go for Boros Charm. Red hit land. Well, isn't the Boros Charm just lethal anyways? Because, yeah, it gets countered by the Chalice, so it's not 4. Alright, we're going to go red-white. We don't get land. Alright, Boros Charm, double strike on the Soul-Scar Mage. And that's 14 damage, putting them to 5. Thought-Knot Seer, that is a blocker. All of the spells in our hand do nothing. Except for trigger Prowess. So it really doesn't matter what spell they take. They're all the same. I guess the Swiftspear doesn't trigger Prowess, so that's probably the worst card in our hand. Any land would have made that lethal, yep. If we had drawn a land with a Manamorphose, it would have been GG. I do like that as well. Is GG right now? I mean, they do have land here. I don't know what they could have with this, because I guess they could have Disfigure. What do they take here? They took the Lava Dart. Makes sense. Yeah, took the dart. We get the Mesa a little bit late. Thank you, deck. Stupid Chalice of the Void. Yeah, Dart can trigger Prowess twice. That was the reason they had to take it. But that was a really interesting turn 3. Should we have held the Mesa in order to not give info about our draw? Yes. Yes, we should have held it. Yep, opponent goes to 1 here. And we get to keep our creature and they lose theirs and we draw a card. Okay, looks like we got priority back. Let's use our spells. Okay, draw a card. Lightscribe, not bad. A card we can actually cast. And they have to do something pretty impressive this turn in order to beat our board. They do have 4 cards in hand and quite a bit of mana with the Eldrazi Temples, so I'm not saying it's impossible. They could definitely do something. Yep, double creature or board wipe, yep. They could have double removal spell. A 3rd temple, all is dust. How else could I lose this game? Yes! 4-1. Brilliant. Whew. We got there. 4-1. Oh, that's pretty nice when a deck that you put a lot of work into yourself performs well. It feels pretty nice, right? And I like that we got the 4-1 with the Lightscribe as opposed to the 3-2 that we got with the Kiln Fiend. Our only loss there was to Dredge. It's funny that this list is more consistent turn 3 than Storm. It's different, right? Like, we can present a fairly consistent Goldfish turn 3, but if the opponent has interaction, like, it's very easy to interact with what we're doing. Fatal Push, Path to Exile, Lightning Bolt. Basically, all of the removal spells are good versus us, and then, I mean, also the discard spells are good versus us. So there's a lot of routes for the opponents to take to interact with us. But this deck puts up so much pressure. I think that I think that it's real. Tron lost both games with Chalice on one and won the game without Chalice. I like that. That's pretty great. So as far as this deck is concerned, I've been quite impressed with it, especially the more streamlined version that we played today. It has a large amount of one-drop creatures, so generally you're going to be able to get onto the board very quickly. And if you're lucky enough to be on the play, you're going to be able to put up an incredible amount of pressure with this deck. Clever Lumimancer into Leonin Lightscribe into Manamorphose, Mutagenic Growth, Boros Charm, maybe a Crash through for a little bit of spice, and that ends the game on turn 3. I think that Lightscribe and Kiln Fiend, honestly, I'm really on the fence about those two cards. I think you could go either way and be happy with it. I've said it a couple of times before, but the Kiln Fiend has a static toughness, which is its weakness. So it's going to die very easily to a lightning bolt or a block, whereas if you crash through, it's going to be able to do an obscene amount of damage, even if it dies. Whereas the Lightscribe is going to pump up all of your creatures and make them thick, so that they're going to be better in combat. With a Lightscribe on the board, you're probably not going to lose any creatures in combat. Do you sometimes not show Lurrus on game 1 in order to not give info about keepable hands to opponent? I've never actually thought about that. It's never crossed my mind at all. It is something that you could do, but I think that the points of telling your opponent you're a Lurrus deck versus having Lurrus for the long game, I would rather have the Lurrus. There are quite a few decks that play Lurrus right now. There's Hammer Time, there's Death Shadow, there's this deck, there's the Grixis Snapcaster Sprite Dragon deck. So I don't think that having Lurrus tells the opponent enough about the deck to be worth hiding that information.